Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. Y'all, this is another makeup moment with Maria. And I just appreciate you guys so much for clicking on this video. I do ask that as you go through the video, if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And if you are a returning subscriber, viewer, thank you so much for coming back to spend a couple of moments with me while I do my makeup. So y'all, today we're just gonna, it's a Saturday morning. I'm up. I want to get out in the streets. I want to run a couple of errands, go to some of my favorite places, which is Target and Whole Foods, to do my grocery shopping. And I may grab some lunch. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day, and I just want to be out in these streets. But first, you know, we got to get this face together. So I want to put on some makeup, get myself ready. Honestly, y'all, I'm not using any new products, just, you know, things that I have. So I hope that's okay with y'all. But I'm going to get started with this little moisturizer from e.l.f. This is, it's called the Super Hydrate Moisturizing, Lord, I can't hardly read it. Super Hydrating Moisturizer with Hydrating Squalane. But anyway, this has like a jelly texture. Looks like a gel. And I'm going to use, I've used this before. I forgot all about it. But it has it does really nice. I like it. But it's just one of those things I got as a free gift. You know, I didn't actually purchase this. But when I use it, I do like it. It's really good. And I'm also, y'all, going to take my Aquaphor lip balm and just do something about these lips because they are really dry. A lot of times after I finish brushing my teeth and mouthwash, my lips can be just a little dry. And y'all, because the weather is getting a little bit, you know, cooler, I'm going to be going in. This is the Pharmacy Honey Halo. I'm going to go in with that as a moisturizer as well. Because, I don't know, I'm still trying to decide which foundation I want to use today, y'all. See, this is the problem when you have too many of something. It just makes the decision process so hard. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of eye cream. And when I say a little bit. Okay, guys, I've decided on a primer. I'm going to be using my Dior Backstage Primer. I do like this. After using it with that one size foundation, I realized I like this better than I like the e.l.f. Hydro Grip. Mainly because this, like I said, goes on like it is a moisturizer, but it has that blurring effect. And the finish is real smooth. It's supposed to be luminous, but it feels so good. And I just like the blurring aspects of this primer. This Dior is good, and I can't wait to try out more Dior complexion products. I really, really want to do that. So I have decided on a foundation. Today I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay Face Bond. Now, see, this is why. When I purchased this, I love this, and I told myself this is going to be your foundation for the summertime. And it's so little, I feel like I can use it up. I think this is supposed to be 1 ounce. 1 ounce of product, and I used it for a minute, and then I put it down to try out other foundations. So yeah, but before we do that, I forgot I want to do my color correcting under my eye just a little bit. All right, guys, so yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start applying the foundation. My friend just texted me. So we've been trying to like stay on our fitness journey. So she got up this morning. I don't know if she's watching my videos because she really doesn't watch YouTube like that. But she just texted me to say that she is up this morning on her Peloton doing a workout routine. And I have to text her back and tell her how proud I am of her. I too have been on my workout routine, but it's Saturday. So I typically work out Monday through Friday. And the weekend, I pretty much just kind of let the day flow however, oh shoot, however it wants to. I don't really focus on an exercise routine. I just try to stay, do a lot of movement and try to, be active. So, but yes, she just texted me that, so I need to text her back. But first, we're going to blend out this foundation, and we're going to do that with the One Size Infinity Sponge, y'all. It is damp, so you can see how big this is. So I realized I do really like using this to blend out my foundation. I really do. This is just a fun sponge. And it comes in handy right now because I think I squeezed out just a little bit too much onto my face, but that's okay because, sponges, they suck up a lot of excess product. And I'm looking to the side because my mirror is over to the side and it is making me lean over. I need to stop doing that. But anyway, guys, yeah, I just also wanted to say the other day I was on YouTube and I was recommended video came up and it was from a lady. So a recommended video came up. It was from a lady. I can't remember the channel name. I'm so sorry, but she was an older lady. Had to be maybe in her 70s. And I watched the video because I follow a lot. I watch a lot of makeup content, but I also follow a lot of fitness and nutrition type of content. I also follow photography, that type of thing. I do some celebrity gossip and TV show reviews. Yes, I do that as well. I watch those channels as well. But this lady popped up and it just reminded me how important it is to really, at all times take care of yourself. And I know take care of yourself as far as your health, but take care of yourself as far as your appearance. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna have to say this and I hope I don't offend anybody, but I do see a lot of young people who really take no time to prepare themselves to go out into the world. When I go out, I see a lot of young girls. I am anti-bonnet when you're out in public. I know a lot of people have their opinions about that, but when I was growing up, my mom and my dad made sure, even after I was an adult, that you go out of the house looking decent. And as I went throughout my adult years, I was in that lax category, not really caring, what I looked like as long as I was comfortable. But anyway, watching this lady's video, she's an older lady. Her video is not about beauty or anything like that. I think it was her cooking or whatever. But she was getting ready to go out, getting ready for the day. And I noticed she had a makeup routine. And she really wasn't doing a whole lot. She was just using a little bit of powder here, powder there. She used some blush. She used some lipstick and some mascara. But that was her routine. And it wasn't like she was like, hey guys, I'm showing you how to. No, she was just like, I'm getting ready to go out. I'm going to, talk to you guys while I get ready. But she was just, she had a makeup routine. Even she had to be in her 70s or 80s, y'all. But it just reminded me how beneficial it is to take that time to get yourself ready. I'm not saying you have to have a full blown out makeup routine every time you leave the house, but there should be something in place to where you just get yourself prepared. I don't know, just watching her kind of inspired me because honestly, like on today, a day like today, I would just I'm running to Target. I'm not going anywhere. I would have just gone out with my face the way you guys saw me when I first came on. And I'm surprised and so proud of myself that I'm taking time now to really go. My mom used to do this. I watched my mom get ready. Get ready. My mom had to be at work in the morning, y'all, at about 4:35 in the morning. She worked in the hospital. And my mama got up like she was going to a 9 to 5 office job. And when she got to work, she had to put on, what do you call them? The hospital attire. Now I can't think of the name. If y'all think of the name, leave it down in the comments. But she scrubs. So she had to put on scrubs. But she would get dressed at home with makeup, her hair done, a nice outfit, go to work, take all that off, put on scrubs. But when she got off, came back home, she looked nice. She never looked like she was tired or worn down from her job, even though she had a very demanding job. But she always made sure she looked nice. And I just appreciate that. And that's what I want to do. Going into, I'm in my 50s now. I just always want to make sure I look nice. And my friend reminded me that, hey, let's get up and get this fitness going. That's something else that I want to make sure I do on a regular basis. But anyway, that's just a side note. Y'all didn't come here for that. For concealer, we're going to use this Dior. This is Dior Backstage in the shade 4N. I think it's 4N or 4 Warm, 4W. But I'm just going to use this in place of my Lancome because my Lancome is my all-time favorite. And when I really want to make sure I look nice under these eyes, I'm going to put on that Lancome. But I want to try out other other concealers that I have. And so we're going to try this one now because I don't use it as much. I have the Urban Decay Quickie concealer, and I just have to be honest, I don't really like it. I think it's the shade, and it's also the fact that it is very, very matte. And I'm learning that I really like a natural hydrating concealer. And that's what I get with the Lancome. So, yeah. And I'm just thinking this Dior, if the foundation is good, then the concealer has to be good as well. I think this may be my third time using this, but I can't remember. So that's why I want to use it today. But anyway, so let's blend this out. I'm going to blend out the concealer with the brush just because I find that, again, for me, a brush is the best way for me to blend out my concealer and still, maintain that coverage. Using a sponge, I just feel like it just takes up too much of the product. And since I have dark circles, sometimes when you blend out the concealer, then you still see the darkness. And I find that happens more when I'm using a sponge. All right, guys, so we pretty much have this blended out. And I kind of wish I went ahead and did my eyes before I did the concealer. But anyway, we're going to keep going. I am going to use a cream contour today. So I'm going to go in with the LYS cream contour in the shade Strength. And y'all, because I think I used just a little bit too much cream bronzer, y'all, cream bronzer can be a hit or miss. I'm going to take just a little bit of my foundation, put it onto the sponge, and just try to clean this up a little bit because I think I did just a little bit too much. So I want my look today. I want my look today to be natural. I want it to be natural, which is why I didn't use any highlight, because I feel like that Dior concealer is giving me just enough brightness. So y'all, before we move forward, I'm going to do my eyes. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do the eyes on camera because I'm going to be just trying something out. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Um, we'll see. If you see it, you'll see it. If you don't, you won't see it. All right, guys, so I decided to go ahead and do my eyes on camera. So today I just want a yellow look. I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling like a yellow eye. And I'm going to go in with my Color Fix. This is the primary yellow. And we're going to go in with MAC Memories in Space. So I'm just going to try something out. Not sure how it's going to work. I hope I don't bore you guys too much, but I've already put some concealer under my eyebrow just to, you know, I don't know if they say carve out the brows. But we're just going to put just a little dot. Uh-oh, it's clogged up. Shit. All right, so I had to let some air out of it, I guess, but it should be okay now. Okay, so I just put just a dot, and I think that was really too much because I'm actually just using this primary yellow as my base for the powder eyeshadow. So you see how that actually looks good like that. So we're gonna, again, just a little dot. And as you can see, that is very, very light. I like that. This is a look that I would like, but I'm gonna go in and just do, we're gonna punch it up a little bit because I could leave it like this. I could definitely leave it like this, but I just want a brighter yellow eye. Okay, guys, so I think I let that dry down. And these color fixes never really dry down, but they get just a little bit of, they still maintain a little bit of tackiness to them. But I'm going to go ahead and start piling on my powder eyeshadow. And if you guys notice, y'all, we haven't even set the concealer yet. And this concealer still looks good. It still looks good, and I haven't even set it. All right, so I'm going to be using the Real Techniques. This is the 308 brush. And the first brush I was using, this is the 300 brush. So the 300 and then the 308. So, okay. Memories of Space by MAC. And we are going to just start patting. So I can definitely feel the tackiness of the Color Fix. Like I said, it hasn't totally dried down, but it is dry enough. I'm going to try something else just to kind of give it, just to give the eyeshadow just a little bit more interest. It looks good like this, but I want to try something else. So guys, I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. This is like a precise blending brush. Y'all, the smaller the brush is, the smaller the writing, and I can't see it. I'm sorry. And I'm taking my Patrick Ta palette and I'm dipping into this warm brown shade. And I'm just going in on the corners and kind of blending in to my crease. And I do like the way that looks. Let's see. This is another blending brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just trying to blend this just a little bit more. I like that. Okay, guys, so I kind of finished up the eyes just a little bit. I added a little bit of brown eyeliner. I added the e.l.f. No Budge cream. It says cream eyeshadow, but it can work as a eyeliner too. So this e.l.f. right here, and this is the shade Plateau. It's a very deep, rich brown, so I use that as my eyeliner. Now, y'all, if I wanted to, I could do something to make this eye just a little bit brighter. I can go back on top of this shadow with the Color Fix and just kind of pat, pat, pat to make it a little brighter. But I'm not going to do that because I just want things to be, you know, really nice and light today. That's why we're going to leave things where they are right now and just move on with the makeup. All right, guys, so to set my under eye, I'm going to go in with my Sephora. I'm just going to use this same brush that I blended out my concealer. I'm going to use that brush to go ahead and just set this concealer because we've been sitting with it unset for too long. And y'all, I just remembered again, I wanted to put on a cream blush, but it's okay. I can still just use my powder. It's this mirror, y'all. Oh, I wish it would stay. Why won't you stay? Why are you insisting? Okay, so the concealer is set, and y'all, if you know anything about this Urban Decay Face Spun waterproof foundation, it is also self-setting. So you really don't need to use any setting powders, but I am going to go ahead and just set my face today, mainly because the powder I'm going to use, I just like the powder. I like the look that it gives. I like the finish. I like the color of it. So I want to use that powder today. And that powder is my Kosas Cloud Baked Setting Powder in the shade Silky. I just love this one. And y'all, I can't wait to go ahead and just get some of the new shade. Well, they came out with 3 new shades. A yellow color, a pink color, and a peach color. Like I said, I don't have to set, but I just want to because I like the way this powder gives me just this really, really smooth finish. The foundation already gives a smooth finish, but when you add this powder on it, it just looks so, so good. All right, so we are going to go in with some bronzer. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just stick. I've been using my One Size bronzer I think I'll go ahead and stick with that today. So I'm going to sweep some of that across my face. Okay, guys, so I'm going to put on some blush. And I couldn't figure out what type of blush to put on because I want to keep the look very, very simple. My go-to is a pink blush, but I don't think pink. I don't think it would go as well with this look. So I'm gonna go in with my Sephora matte blush. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what color this is supposed to be, but it's called Poppy. And I'm just gonna take this elf brush, and I'm just gonna put just a little bit of blush on the high parts of my cheekbones. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like it has like this burgundy color. Then it has this light shade. I don't know what color this is supposed to be. But I feel like for something natural, it works pretty well. And I do like this blush. I like the fact that it is matte. Y'all know how when I put my makeup on, my nose starts to run. But Sephora does have a deeper shade. They have it on sale right now for $8. And I should just go ahead and get it. But I'm trying to wait until the Sephora sale to buy anything else. That Patrick Star One Size Foundation was an emergency buy. But I'm trying not to have any more of those until the Sephora sale because, yeah, just because. Okay, guys, so, yeah, so we got the blush on. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my Charlotte Tilbury just to kind of melt all the powders together because y'all have on a lot of powder. Okay, guys, so before I put my lips on, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass palette and just add a little bit of sparkle or a little bit of shine to the face. Just use this mirror. And so for my lip today, I could really just go ahead and keep this straight natural and do a nude lip. Maybe that would be the best, but I want to try. Y'all know for me, I feel like a makeup look is not finished until there's a nice bold lip. And I don't know, I'm going to put this on. If it doesn't look right, I'll take it off. But I'm going to be going in with my MAC Heroin lipstick. This is kind of a mid-tone purple. What do you guys think? The purple? I don't know. I'm not really feeling it too much. Let me try something. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I would decide to go ahead and go with the nude lip. I guess you could say on brown lip. So I went in with my MAC. This is the Turn to the Left. Yeah, this is the Turn to the Left. I think this is part of their Powder Kiss formula. You know, MAC is always reformulating the same shades of lipsticks, but this is called Turn to the Left. And it is a very, very soft matte lipstick. And y'all know I love a good matte lip. But So I used this, and then I went into the center just to lighten it up a little bit with my Color Fix Nude 7. So that is the lip today. I'm not sure what it looks like on the camera, but in my mirror it looks really nice. So yeah, so those are the lips, and I'm gonna go ahead and just set my face. Y'all, it's a mess over here. It is a mess. I'm gonna set my face with this Power Grip Dewy setting spray from e.l.f. And I'm using this today because I do have a lot of powders on my face, and that foundation I use, the Urban Decay Face Bond, it's a matte, self-setting, waterproof foundation. So I feel like it can kind of make me look a little dry. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray this. And I love the way this comes out. It's like a nice mist. Love it, love it, love it. It makes my face look and feel juicy throughout the day. I don't know. I love this. And this was just a blind buy off of Amazon. But yeah, I'm glad I got this. I hadn't heard too many people talking about it. I think it's fairly new. But y'all, this is a good setting spray if you want a dewy finish to your makeup. Yeah. Okay guys, so that's it. I am done with my look, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and start the day. But before I go, I just want to go back over the products that I used. Yeah, I've been sitting here. It is now 12:20. I started applying my makeup about 10:30. That's how long I've been sitting here. But I've done some other things. I responded to my friend. I sat here for a little bit because I realized when I really take my time and apply my makeup, it turns out so much better. Sometimes when I'm filming, I will admit, I feel like, I don't know why I feel like I have to rush. But today I just took my time, tried out some products I haven't tried out in a while. And I just want to just go through them really quickly and just give you guys my quick thoughts. Again, well, I'm going to start with the primer. The primer, this Dior Backstage Primer, it's a universal primer. Supposed to give a luminous finish, but I really like it because it gives a blurred effect to the skin, so it really smooths the skin out, and any foundation that you put on top of it is going to be smooth as well. Kind of gives me the mind of the Danessa Myricks Blur Balm powder, while that is for matte looks and oil control. This is more for dry skin girls. If you have dry skin, you want a blurred look to your foundations, but you don't want that mattified aspect of it, then try the Dior Backstage Universal Primer. Alright, and then I went in with my Urban Decay Face Bond Waterproof Self-Setting Foundation in the shade 33 Deep Neutral. Y'all, I do feel like this foundation is a little dark, but once you add your concealers and everything, I think this is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It is self-setting, so you really don't have to go in with any powders if you don't want to. But this also gives a smooth finish, a matte finish. But paired with that Dior primer, it just looks good. My skin looks so good. And I'm so ready to go out and show Atlanta this face. And for my concealer, something else I hadn't used in a while, my Dior Backstage. My Dior Backstage concealer. I've been saying this is in the shade 4N or 4W. Y'all, this is 5N. 5N. And I think I picked up 5N because I'm typically 6N in Dior foundations, and I just wanted to go a shade lighter. But in my mind, I thought I went 2 shades lighter. But this is just a shade lighter. So this is the Dior Backstage Concealer in the shade 5N. And I'm glad I used this one today with this foundation. It gives me that same quality and look as the Lancome Tinty Doll. I have the Urban Decay, I have the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. It's a matte concealer. I really don't too much care for it. I don't like the finish of it. I don't really care for the shade. But this makes my face look really nice. Again, love this. I'm glad I picked it up to use it today. And I'm going to be using this a little bit more. I might even go back and get a lighter shade. Get that 4N or 4W. Because I want something just a little bit brighter. And of course we use, for our cream contour, we use the LYS cream contour stick. This is a matte cream contour, but it is so good. This shade is really nice. It is perfect for me. I almost bought the shade Worthy, which is the darkest shade, and that would have been too dark, but this is good. It feels like milk chocolate going onto your skin. It blends out really nicely, and I just love it. And of course I went on top of this with my Patrick Star One Size bronze trio in the shade dark, and I think it really created a really nice look. And y'all, so let's talk about these eyes. So for the eyes, I did use my Color Fix. This is the Primary Yellow. I wanted to just use this today because I don't pick it up enough. But this is yellow. It's just yellow. And as you saw, I blended this out with a nice fluffy brush, and I felt like that alone looked really nice. If you want something that's kind of muted, nothing too bold, too bright, but just a nice pop of color, take a fluffy brush and just sweep this across your eyes, and you can just let it go like that. But I do like to top my color fixes with a powder eyeshadow, and this Memories of Space from MAC is really nice. So it kind of gives me that one and done color that I look for, but these two applied together, it just really gives more of a bold pop of color. Just like when I used the Matcha Green from Color Fix and I topped it with the Mo Money Mo Problems from MAC to create that green eye look. I really did like that. So I'm going to be doing that on camera, and I'll show you guys how I did that, but it's pretty much the same thing. But then I went in with my Patrick Ta palette and just picked one of the deep brown nude shades and just kind of filled in the outer corners just to give a look, just a little bit of drama, but not too much. So I really love the eyes. The favorite thing about my look today is the eyes. And of course we set the concealer with the Sephora translucent setting powder. I will be picking that up during the sale to re-up on that powder because it is so nice. It's a natural finish. It melts right into the skin, so you don't have to worry about over mattifying your face when you're applying your makeup. So I really do like that, and it's only $15. So and during the sale you'll get 30% off of that. So I'm gonna be buying that. What else did we use? And then we took the Kosas. And y'all, I'm not picking all of the things up because once I use them, I'm trying to put them away so I don't have everything in front of me. But we used the Kosas Cloud Baked Setting Powder to set the entire face, even though we didn't need to. We didn't need to set the face, but because I love the finish of that powder, it's also a natural finish powder, setting powder. And it has a color. The color. It's a pretty caramel brown color that I like, the shade Silky. So I just wanted to kind of set my makeup today with that. And then it also has a blurring effect. So a lot of blurring products on my face I think is really helping it look really nice. And then I kind of went in with the finishing powder from Hourglass to add just a little bit of luminosity. Now I'm going to be honest, I think adding the luminous powder under my eye kind of accentuated my texture just a little bit. But I wanted to just try it out. But it still looks good, but I can see some things. I look very glowy today, which is fine. I like that because I did set everything with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I love this. It feels good. It feels like a nice oil mist just settling on your face. It settles into your skin, and then it leaves this dewy kind of glowy look, and I like it. I like it. All right, and then for the lips, again, I told you I went in with the MAC Powder Kiss Turn to the Left matte lipstick, and then we went into the center with the Color Fix Nude 7. So y'all, that's it. That's it. And my eyeliner and mascara. Eyeliner, I went in with the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Plateau. It's a deep chocolate brown, so I tried to do brown eyeliner today and kind of smudge it out on the bottom. And then for my mascara, I'm using the Pat McGrath Dark I think Dark Star mascara. I like it, y'all. I do like it. It really elongates my lashes and gives a little bit of drama to the lashes, so I do like that. Okay, so I almost forgot. I forgot about the blush. So the blush is Sephora Collection. This is their matte blush. I think it just says matte blush. This is the shade Poppy. And this is just a blush I like to use when I'm just really looking for a natural look. I can't explain the color. The color is kind of, I don't know, it looks like a berry and an orange, but not really. I'm not sure how to describe this color. But that is what I have on my cheeks, and it just gives a little subtle flush of color, because I didn't really want to go in with pink today. I thought about a berry, but I really want to do that. Definitely didn't want to do orange. But yeah, so that's it. So, and that's it. That's it, y'all. All right, so let me know down below what you think about this look, y'all. I feel like this look, I feel like it took a long time, but that's only because I was sitting here taking my time. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I was just thinking about, like I said, this lady well into her 70s and 80s, but still takes time to do a little bit, to add a little blush, to put on a little bit of lipstick when she's going out. I don't know. It makes me feel like a lady. It makes me feel feminine. It makes me just feel good about myself when I sit and I take time. So yeah. So if you guys, when you go out today, tomorrow, throughout the week, just remember to just stop and take a little time for yourself, because I know we rush throughout the week for our jobs, our families, and other responsibilities. But don't forget to take time for yourself. All right. That's my word for the day. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and just, like I said, I'm just going to run to Target, do some grocery shopping, grab some lunch, come back here, and maybe watch a little bit of Lifetime. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe now if you ain't done so. All right. Bye.